Season's greetings. My name is Ava.
And my name is Autumn, and this show will be talking all about me.
Self-absorbed much?
Obviously, I mean the season. Autumn has always been my favorite, and not just because of my namesake.
Yes, with all the festivities and the sweater weather, it's my favorite too.
Stay tuned while we see all the festive activities there is to do in Stilly this fall. I'm Autumn Sterling.
And I'm Ava Whistler.
And this is Pete's Corner. Everyone knows a great fall is not complete without a great pumpkin.
I know, there's so many in Stillwater to choose from. I think I'll choose this one. What about you?
I think I like this one. Up next, Sarah Orsburn has more on where to find your perfect pumpkin.
Rain or shine, this pumpkin patch is ready for visitors to browse through their selection of pumpkins.
Me and my roommates just wanted to get some to carve and decorate and put on our porch. So yeah, I'm here to pick out a few.
The pumpkin patch is open until October 31st, and its weekly hours are 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., and its weekend hours are 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Here at the Highland Park United Methodist Church, there are pumpkins of every size and activities for everyone.
The pumpkin patch has activities and entertainment that range from bands playing to the Ghostbusters stopping by to pay a visit. Proceeds from pumpkins sold go towards the Methodist Church and also the Lions Club, a service group trying to improve vision locally and nationally.
Church uses it for their missions and other projects that they have come up. And the Lions, we're a service organization here in Stillwater, and that's all we do is service. One of our emphasis is vision, and so we provide eyeglasses, at least 2 pairs of eyeglasses a month for people that fall through the cracks. For example, in the past, Medicaid Senior Care only paid for 1 pair of glasses, so if you broke your glasses, it's one a year.
The Lions Club is trying to make a difference by helping people with vision screenings, acquire eyeglasses, and more. When buying a pumpkin at this pumpkin patch, you are also supporting a good cause. With Pete's Corner, Sarah Orsburn.
Thanks, Sarah. Once you have your pumpkin, the creativity just flows. Are you almost done?
Yeah, I think I'm done now.
There we go.
Let me see yours.
I don't know how good it is. It only took a few minutes.
Let me see.
It looks really good. Ava, The only thing scarier than Autumn's pumpkin is Halloween in Stillwater.
Well, up next, Claire has the scares.
Spooky season has crept over Stillwater, and the town is soaking in the holiday season. Between downtown, shopping hotspots, and vendors selling pumpkins around the city, there are limitless opportunities to explore what Stillwater has to offer this October. Here on Main Street, businesses hosted Trunk or Treat for kids and parents alike to come out and enjoy the festivities. Costume contests, trick-or-treat booths, and friends and family dressed to their best to enjoy what Stillwater has planned during Halloween. Micah Craig shares what he and his friends like to do during Halloween.
I love to dress up in Stillwater during Halloween time. Me and my friends will think of great ideas, and I just, it makes me feel like a kid again. So I love, Halloween in Stillwater.
The shops themselves also welcome residents and visitors. They offer decorations, packages, and clothing tailored around the Halloween holiday. Brooke Caffey, owner of Blush Boutique, talks about how this season brings many customers to the area.
Holidays are so fun down here. Halloween, for one example, is great. All the families come out with their kids to do costumes and candy and all the things.
The shops downtown are a great place to spend the holidays. But what happens when the weather cools off and you're looking for a fun activity inside by the fire? You might want to grab one of these, maybe a bigger one, and break out your carving tools to create the perfect jack-o'-lantern.
Pumpkins are a staple of the season, and it wouldn't be fall without their presence on the doorstep of houses around town. Emily Hunt, manager of Under the Sun, speaks about how this business has helped Stillwater get into the spirit of the season.
We have thousands of pumpkins. There's pumpkins of all different shapes and sizes and colors.
more than you would expect. We have pink and blue and even some purple ones.
If there's one thing to remember during holidays in Stillwater, it's that there is a community for everyone to commemorate the Harvest Festival season. Whether it's family, friends, or peers, there's always a reason to celebrate and support local businesses and events here in this small town. From Pete's Corner, I'm Claire Thomas.
Oh gosh, honestly, we had some even coming.
I'm back on campus for all the different homecoming activities.
Ah,
Oh my gosh, you almost made me fall in the fountain.
sorry, that last story got me in a spooky mood. Why is it orange though?
I don't know. I always thought it was orange Fanta.
Well, after the break, let's ask Michaela Kersey, and maybe she knows.
Today's the day. I need to go get a gift. I know just the place. There's so many great things to choose from. I'm sure I'll find something special. I definitely need a card. I hope he'll like these socks that I got him. What a lovely day. And he got me flowers. I hope he likes his gift. Oh my gosh, he went to Typo too. This is the best anniversary ever. The Typo Market, where you can find something special for someone special.
Coming up on Fundamentals of Love.
My hobbies include crocheting. I down a bottle of wine every night.
3 boys compete for the love of one hottie toddy. With a twist.
It's not what it looks like.
No one saw coming. Fundamentals of Love. Coming November 10th.
Oklahoma State University has one of the best and biggest homecomings in the United States. There are so many activities going on to make the celebration as big as it is. All week, OSU finds ways to celebrate past alumni, faculty, students, and fans. To kick off homecoming every year, OSU puts on a ceremony known as the Orange Fountain Dyeing, along with the royalty coronation. Members of the homecoming executive team take the first cups of orange dye for the Orange Fountain to prepare for an orange-filled week.
Homecoming at OSU is an entirely student-run event, and there's over 150 students on our executive team and our steering committee and our big committee that make all of the homecoming events happen. The whole process takes about 5 minutes, but it's one of my favorite traditions, and everybody loves seeing the fountain turned orange at homecoming. This annual event is open to the public, and all are invited to experience the sign competition and may even encounter some special guests. Following the fountain dyeing, the 2023 Homecoming King and Queen will be announced and crowned as well.
So I've been coming to the dyeing of the fountain ever since my freshman year, and it's always something that me and my friends look forward to. It's a good symbol of us being together here under the name Oklahoma State University, and it's a really, really exciting thing to be a part of, and I'm glad to be here.
For those Oklahoma State fans who unfortunately can't make the ceremony, the entire event is also streamed live on Inside OSU every year. It's really great knowing that after the fountain is dyed, everybody gets to take photos with it and go home with a new memory from OSU. I really love working at the Alumni Association. I'm proud to be a part of it. Homecoming Week is something that can bring anyone involved with OSU together to celebrate Orange Power. Don't forget to bleed orange. With Pete's Corner, this is Michaela Kersey signing off.
There you have it, cowboys. Do not drink the fountain water. It is not orange Fanta. Ah!
Now we're even.
I was just trying to look at these paintings on the library lawn.
I know. I always really love looking at them during homecoming week, but I bet it takes a lot of effort.
Well, Avon was over here looking at them. Should we go find him?
Let's go find him.
Okay.
America's greatest homecoming is here, and the town of Stillwater is filled with the signs of its arrival. Coming in all shapes and sizes, SGA member Taylor Marks says that these signs are beneficial to the homecoming joy.
I think it brings out the school spirit and helps everyone to just kind of see what we all work so hard for during homecoming week, even though I'm not Greek, but
When asked what her favorite sign was, her club's triumphs all.
the best sign here, I think, is the SGA sign, just because I'm partial.
These signs aren't just for the pride of Stillwater, but they allow students to express themselves in other fashions.
Rooted in tradition and creativity, these signs at homecoming have allowed students to fulfill their artistic abilities on the canvas.
This creativity is what OSU student Luke Forsberger believes helps Stillwater shine.
This is a great way to show how people can come together and also just express what they're passionate about.
With all the intriguing clubs and activities that are shown on these signs, the members draw the attention to the curious, and Luke believes that these signs will entice those who are drawn to them to take the action to join.
I think they would. I think seeing a lot of them, it's always really cool to see how creative some of the organizations can get with advertising what they offer. And every year there's always some really cool signs that always catch my eye.
On the Year of the Cowboy, those who see the signs will follow them, and these signs will lead them to pave their own cowboy legacy. With Pete's Corner, I'm Avon Molinar.
Thanks, Avon. The paintings on the library lawn aren't the only ones to see on campus.
We're here on Hester Street, where Charlotte has more paintings to share this fall.
Unless you have never been to Stillwater or don't have the Oklahoma State calendar saved, this week is homecoming. The traditions that go along with homecoming are endless, but one of the most heartwarming ones is the painting of Hester Street. Bella Panganaban is not new to the tradition of painting the street bright orange.
Yeah, so I came to Hester Street painting last year and I had a really good time. I love getting to see all of the orange for the streets, and so I was really excited to come back this year and see the community come together for homecoming.
For other students, it might be their first time getting their hands dirty with paint to inspire Oklahoma State's players. Macy Durham joined a group this year to spread the orange love.
So this is Hester Street, and all of us have gotten together and we get paint, and we basically paint the entire street with whatever we want. So I painted Go Pokes.
The goal of Hester Street painting is to inspire the players and coaches to do their best on game day. It's an event for families and students to enjoy some quality time together.
There's a bunch of different designs, and then it's really fun because all the kids can walk through the street and look at all the paint. And Pistol Pete also comes and supports while we paint the street.
Behind me right now, people are using paint to cover the entire street, and you know what color it is? America's brightest orange.
Just like putting pen to paper, families are putting brushes to the street. If you need a little inspiration, many students have volunteered what they did.
I painted OSU, USO.
I painted I Heart the Pokes. I put Here Comes Bullet.
I painted the cowboy hat.
Painted the Year of the Cowboy.
I painted Loyal and True. I said, okay, slay.
Hester Street painting is something students look forward to every year, and Bella already has plans to come back.
Yes, I will definitely be back next year. I can't stay away. I just love the Pokes. I love homecoming. It's my favorite time of year.
What's the best way to rally the Cowboys? The answer is to leave them encouraging notes on their walk into Boone Pickens Stadium, and this is exactly what the Hester Street painting does. For Pete's Corner, I am Charlotte Sands.
That's so cute. Spending time with friends is such an important part of the season.
I know. I miss things like trick-or-treating. I feel like no one does that anymore.
Actually, they do. Kylie told me about something called trunk-or-treating.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
Trick-or-treating, but with a twist. Trunk or treating, which entails decorating the trunks of cars and handing out candy from the backs of them, is a popular American tradition. And for the people of the OSU Family Resource Center, it's a way to show love to families from all around the world.
Yeah, we have lots of people from everywhere, creating an environment for them to meet other people from the same area.
This event highlights not only the wondrous delights of candy, but also the importance of sharing and learning about the walks of lives of others.
Such a special place here that we do have so many like people from so many cultures that we're allowed to learn more about them and they can learn more about us.
Trunk or treat is a really unique way for the community to come together around Halloween. It's awesome to satisfy your sweet tooth and get to meet new people.
People from all over the community come together and use their creative skills to decorate the back of their vehicles using paper, glue, and anything festive. While it's rewarding to the children and families who receive sweet treats, it's also rewarding to so many who are able to give back.
My favorite part about Trunk or Treat is when I get to hang out with my friends and give all the little kids candy, and I love seeing their costumes and how everyone decorates their car.
Being in a new place can be scary for many families, but small things, such as a trunk or treat, brings a sense of home and community while celebrating the fall season. For Pete's Corner, this is Tylee Griffith Bookout.
Hello, I'm Autumn Sterling, and today I'm on campus interviewing the OSU Cowboys on what their Halloween costume will be this year and what their favorite scary movie is. Let's go. I would have to say my favorite scary movie is Scream, just because of how satire it is when it comes to horror movies and how stupid they are. As for my costume, that's classified information. Now let's go find some victims. So what's your name?
I'm Wade.
Okay, no last name, just Wade. And so what is your Halloween costume this year?
Actually, I have no idea yet. I haven't been told yet.
Okay, then different question. What's your favorite scary movie?
Probably The Purge.
Why?
Just think it's a good movie. I don't really have much of an explanation. I just think it's a good movie.
Okay, well, thank you, Wade.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, bye. I'm here with
Grant Bottledorf.
Okay, so this one has a last name. So tell me, what is your Halloween costume this year?
I haven't been told yet either.
Who is telling you guys what to dress as? Your girlfriends?
Yeah, our girlfriend.
Okay, that's understandable. Okay, what about your favorite scary movie?
Probably The Shining.
Why do you like The Shining?
I just feel like the acting's really good in that.
It's a classic, I agree. Okay, well, thank you and have a wonderful day. Happy Halloween. I'm here with
Ashanti.
Ashanti. And what is your Halloween costume this year?
The Purge.
That's the second Purge answer we got today. Why do you like The Purge?
Because it's like one of my favorite movies. I like this. I like the series.
Yeah, what's your favorite movie out of the series?
The first one, 100% the first.
Really? I preferred the second one, honestly. Anarchy was my favorite, or Election Year. That one's really good. No, the first one. The classic. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much. You know, I'm feeling kind of hungry after all the festive activities.
Well, we still have some candy left over from Trunk or Treat.
No, thank you. Right now, I'm on an all-natural, gluten-free diet.
Well, why don't we go join Joel at the farmer's market?
Okay, sounds good. I hope they have some pumpkin bread.
Bringing you the vibrant flavors and colors of autumn, today we're exploring the Stillwater's Farmers Market, where sellers and buyers alike are indulging in the season's finest. The market is alive with the spirit of fall, showcasing an array of seasonal items that are as delightful as they are delicious. From homemade jams to crisp, freshly picked okra, it's clear that the vendors here offer a wide variety of selection this season. By choosing to shop at your local farmers market, you're not just taking home a bag of vibrant produce, you're nurturing a cycle of sustainability and well-being that extends far beyond the market stalls. Speaking of delicious foods, I met up with one of the newest members here at the farmers market, Craig Neighbors, who isn't just selling produce, but is also sharing his heartfelt stories and bringing this place into a community.
And this has been a fantastic decision on my part. It's really brought me into contact with new customers, made a lot of new relationships with customers. It's really helped me build the business.
When you support these local vendors, you're investing in the community, helping families thrive and traditions endure. This autumn, Craig Neighbors with 4 Point Farms is adding a special option to their menu that captures the essence of the season in a truly delightful way.
I'm offering a pre-order for a Christmas ham. I normally do not sell hams. It's just an item that takes up a lot of freezer space, and then not something I move a lot, but
Craig Neighbor's testament echoes throughout the market. It's not just a place to buy ingredients, it's a space where stories are exchanged, recipes are shared, and where the essence of fall comes alive. From the laughter of children picking out the perfect pumpkin to the friendly banter between vendors and customers, this market embodies the spirit of autumn.
you know, if you think about it, you hire a lawyer, you go meet your lawyer, you hire a doctor, you go see your doctor, but the stuff that you interact with every day that you put into your body, we're completely disconnected from it usually.
And that's all the time we have for this story. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Joel Olivares with OSU Pete's Corner. Signing off until next time.
I didn't even know Stillwater had a farmer's market.
You know, I didn't either, but it looks pretty cool. You know what you also might not have realized is we're standing in front of a piece of OK State history.
Speaking of history, Logan Ingalls covers the history of homecoming and where it all began.
Oklahoma State is home to what is widely considered to be America's greatest homecoming, with festivities beginning early that week and culminating in one of the most exciting football games of the season. But behind this year's exciting events and theme is over 100 years of history and culture waiting to be explored. The history of America's greatest homecoming first begins in the early 20th century with the first unofficial homecoming. Called the Harvest Carnival, the 1913 event saw each class begin the tradition of selecting and electing a homecoming queen, as well as OSU's legendary homecoming parade. By 1920, the former Students Association, now known as the OSU Alumni Association, hosted the first official homecoming for Pokes all around the country. These early official homecomings are where the traditions of fraternity and sorority house decorations first began. But by the middle of the century, OK State began having to draw back the homecoming celebrations due to major world events such as the Great Depression in the 1930s and the Second World War during the 1940s. As the world began to recover from the war effort, OSU's homecoming returned to form as well. In 1946, the first year after the war, OSU's homecoming saw a record number of attendance and entrants. In 1958, Oklahoma State used homecoming to introduce one of its most iconic pieces of iconography, Pistol Pete. Based on legendary frontier lawman Frank Eaton, Pistol Pete was introduced to the cowboy community as a mascot for the university and to honor Eaton. Frank Eaton first joined the cowboy community in 1923 as a living representation of a cowboy in that year's homecoming parade, but has since transcended the status into an Oklahoma State legend and even this year's homecoming theme. To learn more about how Frank Eaton and Pistol Pete became this year's homecoming theme, let's visit Chase Carter, the Senior Director of Marketing at the OSU Alumni Association.
This year is a little bit different because we are celebrating the centennial of Pistol Pete's selection as our mascot. So we worked very closely with the brand management office at OSU as they were planning lots of celebration events throughout the fall semester as well to incorporate that theme into homecoming too. So this year was a little bit unique, but obviously we have a very good reason to celebrate Pete this year.
After Pistol Pete's introduction in 1958, the 1960s also saw the introduction of another one of homecoming's biggest traditions, walk-around. Due to the influx of visitors and house decoration sizes expanding, the streets nearest to OSU's campus would become nearly unnavigable. To combat this, the university and the city of Stillwater agreed to close the streets nearest to campus, birthing the walk-around tradition in 1966. This night, occurring on the Friday of homecoming week, showcases the fraternity and sorority housing decorations, which revolve around the theme and allow students and alumni to relive 100 years of history in only a few blocks. For Pete's Corner, I'm Logan Ingalls.
How educational, Logan.
Well, there you have it. There's so many different ways to celebrate autumn in Stillwater.
Finally, people are celebrating me.
Obviously, I mean the season. With Halloween and homecoming, there's so much to do this fall.
Whatever you do this fall, do it in Stillwater.
Happy HOCOWEEN!